It's time for you to go. Get up out of here. What? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do empties that I have in this big wicker basket that I keep them in under my desk. I don't even remember what is in here. I just know that it is almost full and it needs to go. So I don't really ever think that my empties are that exciting just because they're never makeup. I don't go through makeup. That's why I'm doing a project pan, and I'll tell you, I'm failing at it. I'm not doing so well here. So it's mostly just like bathroom stuff and candles. So I'll try to get through this quickly, but let's get into this and see what I've actually used. Alright, I'm sure it will be no surprise to anyone, but I used up 5 candles. The first one being this, and this is Better Homes and Gardens Cinnamon Apple Pie. It was good, not great, but I love the container. Then I have used up 2 candles from the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale where I picked them up, Harlem Pumpkin, or my husband did, and Copacabana Beach. These were both amazing. I wish that they were huge, but they're gone now. And then I used up this Yankee candle that I got at Big Lots, I believe, and this is in Marshmallow. This was the best thing that ever happened to me. And then this one in Azure Sands, that you guys probably just recently saw in a haul because I got that one up way too late. But this was alright too. At first I didn't think that it was it wasn't smelling up the room at all. And then every now and then I'd get this like humongous whiff of it and it was just amazing. So out of all of those candles, definitely Bath & Body Works and Yankee candles I will always repurchase. The other ones I just grab whenever I see them. Alright, moving on to wipes. I have 3 things of wipes here that I've used up. The first one is just baby wipes. I can't even really tell you where I got these, to be honest. They're just called Lullabies. I know that they are less than $1. These are always kind of my backup kind of wipes that I use if I run out of everything that is actual makeup wipes. I normally use them to clean up my vanity or dust off my vanity or clean my hands with. Yeah, I need them right now. Or I use them to clean up my hands with if I got makeup or swatches on them. So I always repurchase these, but I need to go to the store and get that done. And then I have the Neutrogena Naturals. You know, I liked these when I first tried them, and now not so much. The smell was a little overbearing. I got sick of the smell like 3 or 4 wipes in. And, I mean, they worked okay, but the smell stays on your skin, and it was just a little bit too much for me, so I definitely will not repurchase these. And then the last ones are these little simple cleansing facial wipes that I got, I believe, with Q-tip pack that I bought. But these were good. Nice smell. They worked great, but they're a little bit too expensive for me, so I probably will never repurchase these. Alright, moving on to body washes. The first one here is the Pink Marshmallow Buttercream. This is by Philosophy, I believe. Sadie, here on YouTube, SadieKins21, she gave this to me as a present, I believe, for my birthday in November, and I just recently finished it. Like, I savored it because I don't get stuff like this, and I thought it was so sweet of her. The smell was amazing. I loved it. I wish that I actually had a bathtub to take a bath with it. I don't. I just have a stand-up shower, so I just used it as a shower gel. But I think that this kind of stuff would be way better as a bubble bath, but I really loved it while I had it. The next thing is probably no surprise to anybody on my channel. It is the Dove, and this is the pistachio, I can't freaking talk today. This is the pistachio and magnolia cream one that I love. I strayed away from it because I used it so much that I got sick of it. So I just recently kind of went back to it, used up another bottle, and now I'm using something completely different. So I'm just not committed. And the last thing is this Ivory, and this was actually in my shower for a while. We got this at Ollie's. My husband used it. I used it every now and then if I ran out of soap before we could go to the store and get some. This, I don't even know how much we paid for it. Probably less than $1. Everything at Ollie's like that is really, really cheap. But I know that my husband didn't care for it, and I know I hated it. So would not recommend this at all. The next thing is this Head & Shoulders Dry Scalp Care. I did recently just haul this because I did purchase another one. I purchased a lot of these, all different sizes, all different kinds. I love Head & Shoulders. And not just for like dandruff or dry scalp care, but just because of what it does to my hair. This stuff makes my hair literally like silk without conditioner. So I always repurchase this. And then this is a mouthwash that we got at Big Lots. It's called Lavoris, I believe, or something like that. This was $2.50. We just picked it up because we needed a mouthwash. We do not go without mouthwash in this house. But I'm the Crest like Total Care girl because their mouthwash is not harsh, it's not gross. This was harsh and gross. I threw a fit until I could get a different mouthwash. And I didn't get the Crest, but I got something that is kind of better, I think. But I'll talk to you about it probably in another Empties. But this was shit, and do not get this. You will like be so mad if you buy this. The next thing that I used up, and I almost wanted to have a funeral memorial service, something for it, was the Regena Pure, and this is their Intense Volumizing Biotin Conditioner. And I actually got this for free, I believe on Thomason to review. And I told you guys, I did a great review on it. I loved this stuff. I need to repurchase it. I haven't gotten to it yet, but oh, I have an itch on my ankle. I haven't gotten to purchase this again yet, but I am so going to be there. This has tea tree oil in it, so it's a little bit like tingly, and it's really good for dandruff and dry scalp. And it made my hair like amazing, so manageable, especially after showering because my hair gets really snarly. I loved this so much, and I want it back in my life. The next thing that I used up was just this Crest Complete toothpaste. I didn't even know if I wanted to put this in here just because it seems kind of stupid. But I did use it up, and I love Crest. I usually always go with Crest, so I did already repurchase another one of these. The next thing that I used up was this Exuvance. I never know how to say this thing, but it's their Purifying Cleansing Gel. I've done a couple of campaigns for them through Brandbacker and Thomason and Content Boulevard, I believe. They're on all of them. They're pretty pricey, but they are worth it. I just did a giveaway that I think Maria won, I believe, for the under eye patches, and I love them. So this was okay. It was kind of like a thick gel. It freaking flies. It cleaned my face exceptionally. I really did like it, but I believe that the full size of this is pretty expensive, so it's probably not something that I will go and repurchase. And the next thing is the Aromatrees Premium Home and Bathroom Fragrance. I told you guys about this when I talked about it. It was a while ago, so most of you probably don't know, but I had some issues. This was another thing that I got for free from Thomason. I thought that the company was scammers. Like, they did this whole weird thing on Facebook, and I was just like, you guys are scammers. I turned them in. They weren't. It was just kind of a miscommunication, but you get so bitter when you're a reviewer for products because companies will just do so many horrible things to you. You have to go through so much shit, so you have like no patience. So, you know, I was like telling this guy off, you know, just left and right, and he was a nice guy, and he sent it to me anyway, even though I was like, don't you send me your shit. He sent it to me anyway, and it was amazing. We want to repurchase this in like an elephant size. It was amazing. The littlest spray of this will just eliminate any odor. And I mean my husband's ass odor. Gone. I'm sorry. You guys may not know, TMI, but if that's a freaking miracle. Let's just leave it at that. This is a miracle, and we are buying more of it. Alright, and we only have a couple products left. The next thing is the Drop Dead Gorgeous from Perfectly Posh. This was amazing. Jessica sent me this out, and with her care package that she sent me to review, and I used it up, and I put a picture on Instagram, and I was literally freaking out. I use this almost every single day in the shower. It's a scrub. It's a Dead Sea Salt scrub, which I love. And I was freaking out. You know, I threw a fit to my husband. I said, I have to order more of these, and I want to order a lot more because I don't want to run out. So Jess saw that, and she actually sent me out another one, only it's their coffee scrub, which I am even more in love with. So if you guys have the chance, I will leave the link down below. I believe they only ship to the US, but if you can get your hands on this, do it. Best thing ever, I promise. The next thing that I used up was this Degree Natural Effects, and it's just a body mist in honeysuckle and tea tree oil. I didn't think that I'd like it because tea tree oil can get very overwhelming, almost like a eucalyptus. Did I say that right? You guys know what I mean, like that minty smell. It was almost like that, but it wasn't like that with this spray. This spray was actually very refreshing, and I loved it. So I didn't use it every single day. It did actually take me almost a year to use up. I kept it in my bathroom, and when I just needed to refresh, I would just spritz it all over. It's a really great refresher. I don't know what other kinds of scents they have. I won't be repurchasing it, but it was really nice while I had it. The next thing that I used up, and this was a while ago, but it was the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Mascara. I used both sides for my brows. I absolutely loved this. I need to order more. It's just I've been hauling so much shit lately that I don't want to make any more purchases for a little while. So this is great. I would highly recommend it if you're on a budget and you need something that's going to work for your eyebrows. I absolutely love this, and I've gone through at least 4 or 5 of them. They don't last me very long, but if you use both sides, which they do the same exact thing, it lasts you, you know, a little bit less than normal ones do, but it's still so amazing. And the last thing that I used up was another L'Oreal Elnet Satin Hairspray. I love this, and I know people say that they hate the smell of it, and that's why they don't like it, but I love it for that reason and the hold. I do really, really like this hairspray. I don't like the price. I've repurchased it before, but I actually found a bigger hairspray that I've been liking a lot more. And the smell, even though I like this, the smell of that is way better. So I won't be repurchasing this, unfortunately, but if you guys ever want to try it out and you want to know if it's good or not, if you are okay with a high fragrance hairspray, you'll love this, but it works really, really good. So that is everything that I used up. I don't do these too often just because I don't go through things too often. I'm hoping to get some more makeup items in there, but for the most part, that's the kind of stuff that I go through more on a monthly basis, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!